Hey guys, welcome to another video. I'm Dave Shaves. Today we are doing a continuation of my budget shave series, Wet Shaving on a Budget, Part 3. Now, for those that have been following my progress thus far, you know that typically I try to shave with fairly low priced items, inexpensive items, but I still try to use quality. Now, sometimes I mix up products in there that are not so high quality, and I think that's the fun of it. In the past, in my first video, I used this razor, the Wilkinson Sword. Great double-edged safety razor, but very inexpensive. I paired that, however, with a relatively inexpensive and not so well-liked shave cream, Barbasol. I love it, and I think it's one of the few quality shave foams, not really cream, but shave foams on the market. So I think it's a good brand. It's been around for like 100 years, something like that, so it's got to be doing something right. Now, I'm not typically a huge fan of aerosol foams, so I don't use it very often, but when I get in the mood for it, I do, and I figured it worked well for that video. The next video, and again, please excuse the water dripping. I just got out of the shower, so please excuse me. Next video, I did the Bic Sensitive, and I actually paired that with a little bit of a higher quality product, Arco Shave Soap. I love it. It's great, it's slick, and it lathers fantastic, and it's very inexpensive. And it, surprisingly, paired together, this razor did great. Much better than I would have expected. Not as well as my DE razors, it will never be, but for a disposable razor, it worked great. As far as aftershaves go, I used, in previous videos, Aquavelva and Skin Bracer. I have a couple other inexpensive aftershaves that I will be featuring in other budget shave videos, but those are the ones I've used thus far. Now let's go ahead and take a look at what we're using today, and we'll go ahead and get this party started. Today I am using a generic twin blade disposable razor. I do not have high hopes for this, but to be fair, I didn't have high hopes for the Bic Sensitive either. This has no real brand name attached to it, and it was stupid expensive. I'll get into the price here in just a moment. Pairing with that, I'm going to be using my Viking Revolution, little puck of Viking Revolution soap. This is the Cedar and Pine. Going to be lathering that up with my Viking Revolution shave brush, and going to be finishing that up with Brut Aftershave. So, those are the products we're using. Let's go ahead and talk about the price. Now, this razor here came in a box of 50 for $8. That's right, $8 for 50 of these stupid things. So, I don't even know what the price per unit is then. I mean, literally cents. I mean, I don't even know if you can really factor that. I would have to pull out a calculator and try to factor that, and I'm not going to do that. But stupid ain't expensive. Now, the shaving soap, my Viking Revolution shaving pack, 4-pack of soap. This is, what did it? It was a 4-pack for, what was it? Like $12? Yeah, $12 for a 4-pack. So coming down, that equals about $3 for a puck. Not super inexpensive, but pretty darn inexpensive. And for good quality too, it'll last you a while. Then you have the Viking Revolution shave brush, which is only $5. $5, but damn good quality for $5. Seriously. Which reminds me, I need to go ahead and soak this. I did not do that yet. And then, of course, we are going to be, as I mentioned, using Brut Aftershave. Again, if you watched my last video, that Aqua Velva and Skin Bracer can usually be on the market for around $3 to $5. So very, very inexpensive. So if you figure $3 for the soap, $5 for the aftershave, $5 for the razor, for the brush, that's 13, and then cents for this thing. So $13. And this will last you more than one shave. You could probably get, again, they're not going to be very good shaves, I would imagine, but you can get probably at least 3 shaves out of this. This you can get a lot of different shaves out of. I've never actually counted, but you can use this for months. And same with this. If you use only this soap, it'll last you months even. And I don't just use this soap. I have so many different soaps that I used, and it lasts forever. I've had this for well over a year at this point. So, obviously, this is a very budget-friendly shave, and that was the whole point of this entire series, is budget-friendly shaving. Not all of these products are going to be great. Some of them are going to suck, but that's the fun of this. I'm not always going to get a great shave, but I do videos like this for the entertainment factor, and I hope you enjoy it. So while that goes ahead and soaks, I'm going to go ahead and splash some water on my face, start hydrating the beard, and we're going to go from there. All right. Sorry, my allergies are acting up a little bit. Just got out of the shower, so my nose is also running a little bit. So, apologize for the sniffling. But while that soaks, so far that's what we got going on. And I think it's going to be a decent shave. I'm not so thrilled with that razor, but we will see how it goes. But let's go ahead and see how my brush is doing. Typically with that brush, I don't need to let it soak too long. So, and I let the soap bloom slightly. I just splash some water on that. That's usually all I need for that. It's not really blooming, but I let it at least sit in the water for a couple seconds. And honestly, already pretty well hydrated. I'll just go ahead and put some more water on this thing. Go ahead and start lathering. Now I want to go ahead and answer a couple questions that I had. A couple people noticed a couple videos back that I was wearing a yarmulke, which is basically it's a little beanie, is for lack of a better word, that sits on the back of the head, and it's for Jewish people. And they asked me if I just started wearing it. No, I actually wear it every day. Have worn it every day for 10 years. I just don't usually wear it in my videos, simply because I get right out of the shower, generally speaking. On videos when I'm not getting out of the shower and I'm not showering beforehand, you'll see the yarmulke in the video. And then they asked if I mind them asking questions. I don't at all. I'm very open about my religion. I've mentioned in numerous of my videos that I am Jewish, and it's not something I'm ashamed of, obviously. Something I'm incredibly proud of. Ask whatever you want. I will tell you I'm not a super religious person. I'm just more of a cultural person than anything. I don't really agree with or believe in organized religion, but that's just my beliefs. And I'm not going to go any more into that. I'm just making conversation at this point. But if you have questions about that or anything else, feel free to ask. I'm pretty much an open book. I don't mind. Most of my... Damn, this thing blew up. Most of my viewers have... they've really shown me that they're nice people. I know they don't mean any harm. So if you have questions, I'm I'm not easily offended. So feel free to ask whatever questions you have on anything. I mean, if your views are if your comments are negative or mean, then I'll probably block you. But I haven't gotten that yet, and I don't foresee coming across that anytime soon. So feel free, ask me whatever questions you'd like. I love this soap, by the way. First of all, the scent is amazing. Second of all, I mean, just look at that lather. It's fantastic. Let's rinse off my hands. Oh, I kind of got some fog in here. I'm gonna open up the window a little bit because we're still kind of some fresh air in here because we got some fog still building on the window. Steam. All right. Let's go in for the first pass. I'm going to start on top. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, I don't have high hopes, but I didn't have high hopes for the big sensitive either, so we'll see. First thing I will say is right off the bat, the razor clogs very easily. Another thing I'll say that's actually surprising me right now is that I'm not feeling any pulling or tugging like I usually do with cartridge razors. That is shocking me. And it's the same thing that shocked me about the Bic also. Sometimes it's easier to just use the mirror as or use the phone as a mirror. The camera on my phone. I think I get a better view sometimes. Okay. Honestly, right off the bat, I will say that it's a smooth shave. That was quite a few days of growth there since I haven't shaved since I did my last video, which was my beard trim video, and that was about 4 days of growth. 4 or 5 days of growth. So that's pretty good for that razor. And no tugging. It's not the most comfortable of shaves. I mean, I can definitely feel it against my skin more. And there's definitely some having to push down, but there's no irritation. There is some slight pulling and tugging I noticed down here on the bottom. I didn't mention that. I think I even had said that there wasn't, but there actually was slightly down at the bottom. But other than that, it's a relatively comfortable shave. Like I said, not the most comfortable, but it's doing all right. And it is knocking down the stubble really well. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I'm actually in shock here, like literally. I hate disposable razors. That's the whole reason I switched to DE shaving, because disposable razors never gave me a good shave. Never. I used to get ingrown hairs, irritation, whole 9 yards. And I didn't enjoy shaving, which is why I switched. And obviously, for those that know me, know that I love shaving. It's my passion. That's why I do this channel. But all that is because of the DE razors. I mean, I'm going to go in for a third pass, but I don't need it. What is going on here? Maybe it's the products I'm buying. I mean, I'm buying them off Amazon, you would think. Crap. Like, I shouldn't want to go in for the third pass. I should be wanting to just end it after the second pass. Even if it was a crappy shave, which it's not. I should just be wanting to end it as is. But it's comfortable enough, and I'm enjoying it enough for me to go in for a third pass, which is shocking with this razor. I mean, it's the same shock I had with the Bic Sensitive. Honestly, the Bic Sensitive is a little bit better than this one. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm honestly at a loss for words. My guess, and I said this in the last video, was that in the time since I've used disposable razors, I've learned how to shave a bit better, and that helps. Oh, there we go. Finally some irritation and some uncomfortable feeling. Oh yeah. Okay, there we go. That's what I was expecting. After so many passes now, even though they felt comfortable going in, after the third pass, now I'm starting to feel raw on the bottom. Not during, but afterwards. There it is. There it is. Still, surprisingly good shave, I will say. I'm going to have to do a video. Hold on one second. I'm going to actually have to do a video where I compare this razor and this razor, go head to head, different sides of the face. I'm going to have to, because I'm really curious how that would turn out. I don't know. Maybe we'll call it head to head budget shaving. Who knows? I'll figure something out. I will plan it up and it'll be fun. But that was shocking. Both those, just incredibly shocking. Beard is really looking good. I always go a little higher over here, but I don't really think that's noticeable except to me. Put on some Brut Aftershave. Yeah, top is fine, but the bottom, there's the irritation I was expecting. There it is. But again, not nearly as bad as I was expecting. So These products are actually a win, surprisingly, all of them. I mean, I knew the aftershave would be. I love Brut, and I knew the shave soap and shave brush were. That wasn't really a question. I've used those forever. But what I was really looking at was this one and this razor, and it surprise, very much surprise. Go on Amazon. I don't know what the brand is, but just search disposable razors. You'll find them. You'll find this. It's very inexpensive. It was a box of 50 for like $8. If I find the brand out, maybe I'll share it. But either way, I had fun. Great video as always. I hope you did as well. If you're watching this video and you have not yet, please hit that subscribe button. Also, if you're watching this video and you know someone else who might like my videos, please share my channel with them. Always looking for more subscribers. If you like this video, you like all my videos, hit that like button, give me a comment below. That said, of course, as always, stay happy, stay healthy, and keep shaving. I'll see you on the next video.